In-person training asks for more than knowing your topic. You manage space, energy, tools, timing, and attention all at once. In this section, we'll build the classroom presence that helps learners feel guided, engaged, and confident. You've already built strong trainer foundations: confidence, voice control, clear technical explanations, learner engagement, and online presence. Now we bring those skills into the physical classroom, where movement, board work, timing, and live facilitation shape the learning experience. Online, learners mainly experience you through a narrow channel: your voice, camera frame, and shared screen. In the classroom, that channel expands to the whole room. Your posture, gestures, movement, eye contact, and handling of materials all communicate confidence. Learners also notice how you manage space, energy, seating, and visibility. Classroom presence is not just speaking well. It is using your body and environment intentionally to build trust and authority. Presence begins before your first words. Arrive early and remove friction. Check the seating, projector, board space, markers, audio, and visibility. Then settle yourself. Stand with balanced feet, relaxed shoulders, and open posture. Greet learners as they arrive with natural warmth, not forced enthusiasm. When it is time to begin, pause, breathe, and start calmly. That confidence helps the room feel ready to learn. Where you stand sends a message. Start front and center when giving directions or explaining key ideas, with your body open and your stance steady. Avoid talking to the screen or disappearing behind the laptop. When learners ask questions or begin activities, move closer to them. That shift changes your role from presenter to coach, while still keeping clear authority in the room. Use movement as a teaching signal, not background motion. Move when you shift gears, from explanation to example, to a demo, to a question, or into an activity. Then stop. When you deliver the key message, plant your feet and let stillness add weight. As learners work, circulate to include every side of the room. Avoid repeated pacing. It often reads as nerves, even when you feel prepared. Body language should support your explanation, not compete with it. Use open hand gestures to show sequence size, comparison, or contrast. Let your face match the moment, welcoming when inviting questions, curious when exploring ideas, serious when accuracy matters, and encouraging when learners try. Keep your eyes moving naturally around the room. Make brief contact with different people, then move on. Connection comes from inclusion, not staring. Whiteboards and flip charts are strongest when you build thinking in real time. Use them for processes, diagrams, formulas, timelines, and troubleshooting paths. Keep writing large and simple. Draw more than you write. After adding something, turn back to learners, reconnect the pieces, and explain the meaning clearly. When explaining architecture, resist the urge to reveal the whole system at once. Start with the core actors: the user, the application, the service, and the database. Then add arrows one relationship at a time, naming what moves through each connection. After that, layer in details like monitoring, logs, or failure points. This pacing helps learners build a mental model instead of trying to decode a finished diagram. For commands, formulas, or decision steps, reveal the explanation in small chunks. Write one piece, then explain what each part does before moving on. Use space, indentation, circles, or underlines to make the key variable, flag, parameter, or condition stand out. Learners should be able to see what is the command, what is the option, and what result to expect. Pause often and ask, what should happen next? In a classroom, attention is something you manage actively, not something you assume. Watch the room. Quiet learners, phones, side talk, tired posture, and confused faces are all signals to adjust. Reset energy before it collapses. Ask a quick question, give a short recap, add a relevant example, run a mini activity, or switch to a demo. For difficult technical topics, keep explanations shorter and make learners do something often. Professional workshops run on intentional time blocks, not hope. Plan the opening, teaching, demo or activity, questions, recap, and close before you enter the room. Add buffer time for setup issues, slow transitions, and learner questions. During delivery, make quick time checks and adjust. If time gets tight, protect the core concepts first. Extra examples are useful, but the learning objective matters most. Effective workshops have rhythm. Explain and demonstrate a concept. Then give learners a focused activity so they can try it, make decisions, and surface questions. After the activity, debrief the results and recap the key takeaway before moving on or taking a short break. Breaks protect attention, but recaps protect continuity. For every activity, be explicit about what to do, how long they have, what they should produce, and how they can get help. Good flow also depends on the moments between activities. Before shifting gears, briefly summarize what learners just completed, then name the reason for the next step. A simple signpost like, "Now that we've reviewed the concept, let's practice it," reduces uncertainty. These small bridges keep attention focused, make the session feel intentional, and help learners trust the process. Classroom presence comes from more than knowing your topic. It comes from how you stand, move, explain visually, manage time, and read learners. Next, you will turn that presence into practical assets, training materials, practice activities, and a clear path for growing as a technical trainer.